What's up, everybody? This is Mico. I am going to do a Veho video. And look, I'm going to give you my point of view. I'm going to be very transparent. And if you're driving right now and trying to listen, I think you should stop the video, watch it later. Go do your deliveries, come back and watch it, because I need you to watch this from beginning to end so you can share it with the next person who decides if they want to do Veho. Now look, I think last year I downloaded the app. I did a video saying that, I downloaded the app, I got approved, now what? I was so nervous and scared to take like my first trip because some of the videos that I looked for on YouTube, they showed like the video, like typical ride along. I didn't want that. I wanted videos to say, hey, don't do this app. Hey, this app does this. Hey, just be careful when you do this app. Hey, this or that. Well, this is about to be that video. Now, I can't tell you what's going to come out my mouth because I don't know what's going to come out my mouth. And I'm saying that because it might be some curse words, not a lot, but I just want to let you know I'm going to be very transparent. I'm going to give you my point of view, and I just want to let you know that. Now, I know it's April Fool's Day today, but I felt like it was an April Fool's joke when I did this route. Last night, I'm laying in bed, 7:59. Routes come out at 8 p.m. 7:59, I'm on the app, getting ready to get a route. They came up. I clicked on one. The app was so slow when I clicked on it, and I thought it was me and my data, because I joke about that. I clicked on it, and then it started doing the little swirl thing, and then it said somebody already grabbed it. What the hell? Clicked on the second one, try to find one that are in Orlando, because I don't want to drive in different suburbs or out of state. So clicked on another one, doing the circle thing. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Somebody grabbed it. I said, okay, 3 is a charm, however you want to say it. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. Grabbed it, I got it. Now, what I'll do is add the screenshots up. Let me see, give me a second. So 1.5 hours to 2.5 hours, 9:30 a.m. pickup on April 1st. For estimated pay, $45 to $61. I said, okay, cool. The package volume, normal. I don't know what that means. Cool, I got that. Went to bed. Woke up the next morning, went back to the app because I want to make sure it was still there. So I saw other offers or whatever. Now, it's 9.4 miles to the warehouse from where I live currently. I said, okay, that's fine. Looked at the steps because I like to look at that beforehand. That's just me. So I looked at the steps of how to get there. And I usually do no highway, no tolls, stuff like that, right? So get there, it was, straight until I went out on the road and there was a lot of construction where I was going. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Went through it. I started thinking, I'm like, okay, I left the house at 8:55. Now they want you to check in 10 minutes early. Which means I had to get there at 9:20. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but like lately that I've been doing food delivery or like just using Google Maps GPS, it'll change on you. Like it'll go from 17 miles to 18 miles. And I mean, you can like change it back. You know how they have like it's grayed out. You can click on that and it'll make it blue. And then they'll show you like, you know, back to 17 miles or whatever. So I noticed that's been happening a lot. Maybe I need to update or the app on my end. I don't know. But it's been doing that. Even when I do Uber Eats, it's been doing that too. Like changing around on me like once I start driving. So I went a different way. Finally got there. It's 9:20. So I went ahead and I clicked in the Veho app. Clicked in the app. Checked in. I didn't realize that when I got there, I had to wait in this long line. So I had to go all the way around to the back where the cars were to get in line. Now I'm in line. It's a long line. Now I'm not recording the video because I started with new content as of January. So December, well, actually I took December off of last year. November was my last month of filming food delivery or app related content. So I didn't bring my stuff because I wasn't filming, but I did take a few pictures. So, but now I finally get up to the front. It took me about 15 minutes. 15 minutes to get to the front. I get up because you got to go up, right? I get up there and I'm thinking, okay. So I see this. Let me see if I can pull this photo up. So this is the photo right here that I'm at the front. And I'm like, okay, so this is what it looks like. Because some people, you know, in their YouTube videos, they show that. Or sometimes they don't. So I'm like, okay. So then I said, look, this is my first time. Look, I had this app downloaded. This is my first day. Don't worry. That's what she said. Don't worry. It's easy. I'm like, easy, probably easy for you. I'm not saying I couldn't do the work, but I'm looking at like all what's going on around me. So I drive around. They had to go get my cart because it was cart 127. And I'm looking at all these other cars. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm looking at the Corollas, the Civics. I'm like, how y'all get all these boxes in there? You gotta be kidding me. So I'm looking. I'm like, okay, I got a small SUV. So let me figure this out. So this picture is kind of blurry. But this was my cart 127. I had a few tiny boxes, but the rest of them were like HelloFresh and Chef Kitchen or something like that. So it was like 2 or 3 food vendors in my cart. So I said, okay, start loading up. Here's the photo of my vehicle empty. And I forgot to take one where it was full because I had everything in my back seat. I laid my seats down in the back and then I loaded up. They said put the highest number in the front. Now I had, let me go back to, let me see. So I had 21 stops, 24 packages. 21 stops, 24 packages. By the time I filled up the car, I was, okay, first of all, you have to have the right phone to be able to scan the QR code. What took me so long, this phone I currently have does not scan QR codes. I had that issue at my W-2. They thought I was joking. Every time it was always something, I had to scan a QR code. And I know that's where we're moving to, but I cannot get a new phone under my business account for Verizon I have to wait 6 months. That's just what they told me. So until my 6 months, we're just going to be using this phone. Because I'm not just going to go out and buy another phone when I can get it under my business account. So now to make it easier for me to scan the QR code of every box, I had to do it a different way. So that took, let's just say 20 minutes. It seemed longer, but let's just say 20, 30 minutes. So now I finally got all the boxes. I got my marker. So I'm writing the number on the box. It was 2 drop-offs that one had 3 boxes. Excuse me. But they don't tell you like how to scan the 3 boxes. So I was like, well, this is the same address. It didn't click because I don't know. I'm just trying to, this is my first day. You only got like 1 or 2 supervisors on the floor. They don't really have a lot of people to help you. So he came over. His name is Sean. He might watch this video. But he helped me a lot. But then he disappeared. I'm like, where's Sean go? So it was 1 delivery with 3 boxes, another delivery with 2 boxes. So, and then look, I packed everything in, and then I had 1 box left to scan. I said, you gotta be kidding me. I don't want to, pull all this stuff out. Just so happened that box, I kid you not, that box was in the back. I am so happy because if I would have put that box like in between the other boxes or in the front and it was up under, I would have been mad. Went to the bathroom, saw Sean, told him to come over, had him to subscribe to my both of my channels. And he's probably watching this. He's going to watch this and laugh because that's what happened. Anyway, I network everywhere I go. I don't care. But anyway, so I'm going to put up this screenshot. Great. Let's hit the road. 12 p.m. Now it's 12 p.m. Now look, I got there. I left the house at 8:55. Got there at 9:20. By the time I got up to the front waiting, it was for my turn to go in the warehouse. It was probably, let's just say, less than 10 o'clock. By the time I left, scanned all the boxes, let's just say it was 11 o'clock. When I pressed the button that said proceed to the route, I'm paraphrasing because I don't know exactly what it said, or start route. Why did it say 25 miles? It said 25 miles to the first stop number 1. Stop number 1 was 25 miles. I said, where the hell I'm going? Because I couldn't see it. I could not see. I couldn't click on nothing to see like what area. I don't know. I mean, now it is an area that I am familiar with once I got over there. That's not the point. The point was, or is, 25 miles to the first stop from the warehouse. Now count the 9. Hold on. 25 miles. Now we're going to keep this because I'm telling you, we're going to come back to it. Okay, 9.4 miles plus 25 miles plus all the little miles that I had to do in the 21 stops because it was 0.4 here, 0.2 here, 1 mile here, 0.8 here, 0.6 here. All of those stops, let's just say, I don't want to say 21 miles. Because it was 6 and 4 and 2 and 1. Let's say, I'm just being honest. Let's say I'm going to give it 10 more plus 10. And now I'm speeding up. I'm saying this part now. It was 23 miles for me to get home when I came home. Plus 23. 9.4 plus 25 miles. Let's just do 10 miles for the sake, because I don't know. I can't say 21 miles because it wasn't 1 mile per drop off. They were like increments of this and that and that and that. Plus 23. That's 67.4 miles that I drove. Probably a little bit more, but let's just round it to 70. I drove 70 miles total. And I only got paid $61. Let me go into the next part of the video. This is the second part of the video. Now, I just told you the miles that I drove. 70 miles. I got paid $61. I'm going to say some things that I didn't like and what I did like, which is very few. What I didn't like, we're going to start with those. And if you're watching at this part of the video, this is my first and last day doing Veho. This is a great title. This is my point of view. If I never had to do this app ever again, I won't. So, I did my first package. So I got to the location, did my first package. I scanned it. It took forever. It doesn't have an in-app nothing. It works solo. So if you press, and this is for the people who already know, but for the people who thinking about doing Veho or want to sign up to do Veho, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm not going to do it. And I'm disappointed because I waited all this time and I finally did it, and now it was just, I was disappointed. Anyway, so Google Maps, Apple Maps, whatever, Yahoo Maps, whatever maps is not in an in-app. You have to go out and go to Google. Then you got to go back into the Veho app, which takes forever to come pop up. Now, imagine, this is my package. It says, scan the package. I'm scanning the package. Then I have to scan the front, right? The barcode. Then I have to take a picture of the door. So that's another part. Take this, the door. I'm taking a picture of the door where the package is. Then I have to verify the address. So either I verify the number, which I was doing, or the street address. I'm not walking out to the street. I'm verifying the number on the house. So this is the house. Why did I get kicked off 10 times? Literally 10 times. And it was either after, and you have to do it all over again. So you got to go back into the app. You got to wait for it to come back up. And I'm not trying to be negative, but I'm going to keep it real, what I'm doing now. How long Veho been in business with this app? What I learned today working this app is I have a new appreciation for Uber Eats and DoorDash. I don't care how mad I get at those apps. I would never say this app has too many bugs, is slow, is crashing. I would take those apps crashing over doing Veho, and that's so sad to say. Now, I have very little experience in coding. Very little experience. I mean, I did my content management system website back in the day. I used Dreamweaver and so I did little stuff. Can I write an app and do code? Probably not. But I did very little, right? I took a class so on that. And like I said, I did my own content management system back in the day. The point is, I've been doing food delivery since 2008. I've been doing Uber since 2015. I forgot what year I started. Maybe in 2016, 2017, I started with DoorDash. I can't remember. The point is, it would never come out my mouth that DoorDash, Uber Eats, those are the only two I really use, that their app is trash. Working with Veho gave me a newfound appreciation. I would rather do $2 and $3 orders, which I don't do. I would rather do $2 and $3 orders, 0.5 and 1 mile only, before I do a route on Veho. And that's sad to say. I would rather work at night, midnight, and pick up a passenger with a dog before I do Veho. And you probably said, damn, Mico, that's... Wow. Yes, I am so serious. I am so serious. It's no way in the world, no way in the world, that Veho been in business all this damn time and your app is shitty. I mean, shitty to the point where I was so embarrassed. Why should I be embarrassed? I'm so embarrassed it did it at 4 different customer houses where I'm standing there too long and they're on their Ring camera saying, how can I help you? I said, you know what? I am so sorry. I'm trying to deliver your box, but this is a slow app and I do apologize. By the time I got to the 4th person, not back to back to back, but by the time I got to the 4th person, I was so frustrated because I'm like, you know what? I love people. I love diversity, but I'm black in this white neighborhood. And after the 4th customer saying something, I felt uncomfortable. I said, I need to get my black butt out of here. Because you don't know what people thinking. It shouldn't take that long for me to scan the box, scan the address, and get out of there. No. Well, I'm an app and, I don't have the right engineers, so I'm just going to kick you off. Now I got to redo it, but I got to wait for the app to reload. I got to wait for the route to come back up. So I'm standing there. I have to do it because I have to say it's delivered so I can get paid. So I didn't even get to this is going to be a long video. I didn't even get to the part of what I liked about it. Now, I don't even know what to say. Now, you remember when I said that it was $45 to $61? I'm glad they paid me $61 because it still wasn't worth it. By the time I finished, hold on for a second. Where is that? When I pressed the button saying that this route has been completed, it was 326. I left the house at 8:55. And when I pressed this in, whatever it said, or complete route or whatever, 3:26. So I've been out all that time. I used the bathroom at the warehouse before I left because I had some coffee. You don't have no bathroom out there because you going to the next stop. So I couldn't stop and go to the bathroom. Nothing. It said, excuse me, it said 2.5 hours. That's a lie. I think that dot is for 2 to 5 hours. It's 2 to 5 hours. That's what it should say. Not 2.5 to make it seem like it's 2.5 hours. It's not 2.5 hours. Then you had people, same thing. They didn't put a code, or they did put a code and I didn't see it to the end, because you have to, it's not in app. Google Maps is not in app. So you got to, every time you have to go back to the Veho app. You have to go back to the Veho app. That's very, very frustrating. And I said, well, Mico, maybe let's try tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow be a better day. I don't care what day you do it. I don't care what day I would do it. It would not, I'm telling you. I am so telling you. If you decide to do Veho, please let this video right here go to #1. Because all these other videos showing you like how to scan and do all that's cute. But until you get out there and then you on your own and the app keep crashing. Like I said, it gave me a newfound appreciation to appreciate. Well, you know, I'm an Uber Eats person all day, every day. And it's not because I have 5 shares. That's not the point. I think that Uber Eats, even though all the apps give you crap orders and no tip orders, they all do that. But I would take Uber Eats over DoorDash, over Veho, over Instacart, over Ship, over anything. The interface is user friendly. If somebody says not, they lying. The interface, I love it. It's so easy and user friendly. I love Uber Eats app. I don't love the $2 and $3 orders that come to my phone that I don't do, or the non-tip orders. I don't love those. I'm talking about the app. Veho either need to sell to Uber or sell to another company, or you need to cough up some more money and get the right coders, engineers. I don't know what you need to do. But this app right here, I don't see how people do this every day. Now, you can get used to it, right? You can get used to it and do it and it's all good. But it wouldn't be me. All right, so this is the last part of the video. My point of view, my POV, is this was my first and last day of doing Veho. I'm sorry that it took so long to do a route, and maybe it was meant for me to wait, because I would have been very disappointed and pissed off. And another thing I want to bring up, and I don't know if people lying about this, but when I hit route complete, it said, congratulations, route complete. How would you rate this route? I couldn't put 0 stars. So I couldn't, if I put 1 star, I don't want to do that. It should be 0 stars. I'm just being honest. This is from my experience. I'm not talking about the app. Like, I know it came out negative, but I'm giving my point of view. So don't misconstrue that. The point, what I'm saying is, because I couldn't give it 0 stars, it wouldn't let me submit the feedback because I had to press 1 star. I don't think it's 1 star. Especially, I don't know when this app was created, but they need to get some engineers or some coders or whatever you call them. They need to go over to Uber Eats. You need to borrow one of those people. If you can't afford them, you need to, I don't know what you need to do, or learn it yourself, because I can do a better job than this, and I'm not even a coder. So I had to dismiss it. So I couldn't even give them no feedback. I'm not going to lie. So hopefully this, I don't know, I'm gonna put in tags where this need to go viral, this video. I need people to watch this, and I'm not trying to discourage you. I know it sounds crazy, but I am not trying to discourage you of doing Veho. But I want to be transparent, and I am giving you my point of view. So when you go out there and you do this, you're not like, oh my gosh, just complaining. I'm glad that I have a hybrid vehicle now, because I had to leave my car on. And when I leave my car on, it goes into hybrid mode. So it's on the battery. Nothing. You can't hear nothing. I love it. So just think about if I had the Pathfinder that I had. I would have lost like half of my gas, probably. Before you get started to do Veho and you download the app, hopefully you can find this video first. After you watch this video and say, Mico, it's not that bad. Okay, you let me know. You come back to this video in the comments, you let me know. We're going to debate about it. My point of view versus your point of view. I want people to debate about it in the comments. Veho, any staff, look, Sean, if you look, y'all know this app is jacked up and janky. You know it's messed up. Y'all need to, I don't know what you need to do, but you need to not put 2.5 hours when it's actually 2-5 hours. Take that period out and put 2-5 hours, because I left the house at 8:55 a.m. and I got done at 3:26. That's not p.m. That's not 2.5 hours. But you say the duration. Still, the duration wasn't 2.5 hours. It was still more than that. So all the time that it took for me to drive to the warehouse, scan the packages, load them up, drive out to my first stop, do the route, and end. What's 8:55? Let's just say 9 o'clock. From 9 to 3. I felt like I worked a regular work day. And $61 wasn't worth it. So moving forward, I'm just going to apply for Amazon Flex. You probably saying, Mico, you silly. You right. I'm going to apply for Amazon Flex. I don't have a problem with doing the packages. I have a problem with the app. I have a problem with the app. They need to get a new engineer, new coder. I don't know. You need to go borrow Uber Eats or DoorDash. You need to go borrow one of them. If you can't afford them, put them on, I don't know. You need to pay as you go. All right, look, I need you to do this app. Okay, this is all I can afford. Then, I don't know. You need to figure out what you're going to do, and then, I don't know. I don't know what you need to do. But you need a better app. If you want me to be a consultant and come in and talk to you guys, I can do that too for free. I won't even charge you. I'll be a consultant. I'll be on the team. Because this is ridiculous. Seriously. I was so disappointed. And I was excited too. Oh yeah, I'm going to do Veho. I'm going to do Veho. Finally did it. I think after a year. And I was so disappointed. On April Fool's. Maybe it was an April Fool's joke. But I bet you I won't find out the next day. Nah, I'm good. Thank you. I can't believe that. But if you want to do Veho, and that's the only thing you can do in your area, and you live like less than 2 miles away, then go ahead and do it. And if you know the area where you're dropping off at and you have a hybrid vehicle and you don't mind the app being slow, go ahead and do it. It's for you. It's just not for me. And that's the Mico Minute. I just wanted to throw that in there. Anyway, all right, guys. Thank you for watching. Please let this video go viral. I need people to see this video before they make a decision to do Veho. Veho. Before they do it. Thank you for listening. I'll see you guys in the next video.